Damn it. Damn it. Dying. Alrighty. Should technically be live now. So, if I is live, then we could go ahead and enjoy some Dino Run. Yep, I is live on the... What is up? #FURRYPACK. Welcome to a brand new stream. Late night stream today. And I decided to do some Dino Run. Let's go ahead and play some Dino Run. So, get the mouse out of the way now that I clicked it and it. Dino Run. Here we go. Let's see if I could get a high score. By the way, while I'm streaming, go ahead and check the links in the description and you could actually join the Discord server if you like. And we could go ahead and screen share each other playing freaking Dino Run. I could send you the link on how to play this even if you're online. Because there is a way to get on the official Google Chrome Dino Run game without having to be disconnected from the internet. And what you call it, you could go ahead and even just in general chat. So if you want to just chat on voice chat, join the Discord in the link down below, y'all. Other than that, welcome to the hangout stream of playing Dino Run. So far it looks like we got 3 people watching, so that's pretty cool. Look at that, I'm gonna get a high score already. Freaking love this game. And it's just an Easter egg on Google. This is one of those games where, like, the higher your score gets, the harder it is to read comments. Because I'm so focusing. Dang it. Well, that's a rip. Hey, King Firefox. Saying hi, doggo. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Look at my Dino Run. Look at these flexing skills of ducking. Woo. I like how I actually decided to stream this game just out of random. I was in a voice call with one of my pals, Badular, Oops, and I told him how I feel like I might as well just stream this game because I felt like playing this game out of random. Started playing it, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna live stream. I'm gonna live stream this game. King Fire said thanks. Hey, you're welcome, dude. Thank you for being part of the live stream. Doing good, he said. Ah, that's good to hear that you're doing good. I myself am doing, I guess, alright. I'm enjoying some Dino Run, so definitely my mood is much better than what it was throughout the day. Hey Adam, welcome to the stream saying, what the fuck is this? Adam, if you want to join voice chat, you definitely can. Let me know. And you know what? I'll actually be hopping in my voice channel right now on Discord. I'm in an open channel on my Discord server, so if you want to go ahead and hop in, you can. There you go, I'm in an open voice channel. Dino Run, Dino Run, Dino Run. This is legendary. I'll join when I'm finished with homework. Alrighty. I don't know how long I'll be streaming this game honestly for. I feel like I might as well at least still go for a good hour on it, but who knows? It could probably be longer if I do get people joining and just having fun with it. This is basically just a regular just like stream where I get to just chat, have fun, while playing like the most simple laid back game ever. Which only requires me to click 2 keys. Up arrow key on my keyboard and the down arrow key on my keyboard. Like, this is PC gaming at its finest, y'all. Only 2 keys to play a game on a web browser, which is Chrome. This is a game anybody could play if they have no internet and they have Google installed. And what's funny is this even works on mobile too, which is a cool part. On. I think I already beat my high score. Oh, fat rip. F in chat, boy. F in chat, fat rip. We died. Got this. Come on, Dino. We got this. Up, 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 up. There we go. 1 hop, 2 hop, 3 hops. You'll probably hear all my clicking on my keyboard. And I have a mechanical keyboard too, which is funny. Look at me spam that down button. Teabag Dino! Teabag Dino! Why is this game so satisfying though? I have a habit to duck into every single pterodactyl I see, man. Oh boy. Getting harder. Come on. Come on. No! I messed up. That rip. That rip. Right there. We failed again. Once again. Oh. I wish I could actually put... Oh, hey, Kingfire, you joined the Discord. But your mic is muted. Hello. I like how I can't beat my own high score.
Hello?
Hello. What's up?
How you doing?
Flying Dino Runner. What do you mean what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, you're playing the Dino Run, right?
Yeah, I'm literally playing Dino Runner right now.
Hell yeah, I'm watching the stream. I don't even know. I'm losing my mind, I guess you could say.
Hey, don't worry, I'm always losing my mind. Like, look at the game that I'm playing. I could be playing any game that I want right now. Because I have a PC and a Switch. a PS4 and Xbox. Yet I chose to play a game that people that just don't have internet and have Chrome barely installed in computer play. Like, I don't know. Just thought this game was fun to play, so I was like, screw it, I'll stream it. Like, dang. You got any cool gaming consoles? Or no?
Me,
Yeah.
I got a PlayStation. I got a
Once.
um, uh, I got PlayStation 4 and a
Ooh.
laptop.
Dude, we could play on that PS4 then, because I mean, I have mine, so. Games you got?
Yeah, I got mostly online games because most of the games I play don't even work. Well, they do work, but I can't like play with other people.
Which ones do you have installed? And then I could tell you which ones I got installed that we could definitely play sometime.
All right, I have American's Army, Proving Grounds. I used to can play Fortnite, but it's I gotta delete some stuff. I play APB, Warface.
Tried that game. Oh. I think I tried it
Warface?
once. Yeah. I think I tried it once a long time ago, but I saw they've been adding a whole lot of new stuff, a lot of updates, and I keep seeing a lot of channels getting sponsored and promoting the game. So I feel like I need to try that out again.
Yeah, I hadn't been playing it like that because internet problems, but I've been
Damn.
trying to work on.
You
In the
looking forward to
meantime,
the
trying
new
to.
consoles?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I don't have that money, I guess you could say, for it.
I
So I'm
feel it.
just gonna phase out the PS4 until I get some.
I mean, either way, on lunch, or even the first few months of after it comes out, it's not even that big of a deal. Just the fact that if you put it this way, there's not that many games you would actually be able to play that will actually utilize its power, its performance, because the games that are really going to take advantage of it are going to be the PS5 launch titles or PS5 future game releases. And a lot of them don't even come out till like middle of the year towards end of the year of 2021. So, I mean, you got plenty of time to go ahead and save so you could get the console and a couple games. Unless you badly want one of the launch games that are coming out. And there's only like, I think like, I don't know, probably like 10.
Hmm.
The only game myself that I see myself playing is the Spider-Man game.
Uh, I normally play on computer because and the other reasons, but I normally play on the computer because I normally play Animal Jam and Play Wild and but mostly I play Roblox.
I have that on my Xbox.
Roblox
Yeah. I think I have it on PC, but I don't think I ever touched it besides like a long time ago.
that phased out, like that's what you're trying to say?
Uh, I don't know. Like I downloaded it because a friend wanted me to play with him, and then that's really about it. Like after that, I just haven't touched it. There's a lot of games that I own that I don't really play unless like a friend wants to play it, and that's really it, or I just completely forgot that I have it. Like on PC, on Steam itself, just alone, I probably have like 300 games in my Steam library, and I don't even touch every single game, and I haven't played every single game that I own on there, which
Oh
is
wow.
crazy. And then on some of my other launchers, like Uplay, Origin, things like that, I have like a whole bunch more. Same thing with like my PS4 or like my PlayStation game library in general. I probably have like another additional like 400 games I can play.
Also, I have VR chat on my computer, but it's kind of iffy yet. I'm in the country, so I got that kind of Wi-Fi.
Oh dang. I know that
But
feeling then.
yeah, my they said that they supposed to be getting some new internet for my area, so hopefully that comes through.
Yeah, that would definitely make it better. Do you have a nice PC though, or
It's a Dell. It's a laptop.
oh, you just got a little laptop? Right?
Yeah, I'm working on getting a gaming computer later on.
It'll open you up to a whole new world.
Yep,
Not just that, but even if you get it as a gaming PC, it won't just like literally serve to play games, but you would be able to do whatever you want on it. Even do homework efficiently on it. Just the fact that you know for sure it'll work.
sure. I know right now I'm trying to work on my YouTube channel, but it's kind of hard because like I have one of the apps to stream on my PC, but I can't do it because it's pulling too much Wi-Fi. But I can record, but I don't have like I have to get a new mic too.
Feel it. I remember when I first started streaming, it was painful because my provider is Xfinity, and I still hate them to this day because they're the only provider to get in my area that's approved. So it sucks. And even like their high plans, they only give you a certain amount of upload speed, and streaming requires upload speed. And if you want to have a decent stream, at least in like 720 or 1080, you want to have at least like 10 megabits per second upload.
Hmm.
But even
Thanks for
that
letting me
is
know.
like painful. Just the fact that, or what you call it, if you have a lot of people sharing the same Wi-Fi, it's gonna go ahead and obviously not give you all 10, and then you're gonna have a lot of issues.
That's the only problem. And then we got some people want to share Wi-Fi, so I have to be allow them to sometimes.
I can't beat score. Oh wait, no, I did beat it by like a few points.
But like I can in my I use Streamlabs, but I can like start filming and stuff like that, like go live. But the only problem is I don't know how to go live like that, so I would have to. I'm still doing practice on that,
Yeah.
looking up videos on how to go live. Which there's a button that I'm trying to work on, and I gotta get my mic situated where I can get a mic.
I mean, one thing you could always do with your current mic, which I always tell people, as well as it doesn't even matter if it doesn't sound as good, because as long as it's decent sounding, what you call it, you could easily, like on Streamlabs for example, since you mentioned you have that, you could go into the settings for it and put a bunch of filters to make it sound really clean, really nice. And people will literally think you probably have a nice pricey mic, but in reality, you just got a lot of filters for that microphone to tweak it to make it be good. And it pays off because then you can worry less about ever having to spend or drop some cash on a new mic and worry about getting something else that might be a little more important, and then get a new mic later down the line when you really need it. So you can make use of the stuff that is working first, and then upgrade the stuff that needs upgrades.
Okay, well, thanks. Thanks for the information.
Yeah, so pretty much like just go in and then like click the settings gear, and you can find the things that are like filters, properties, and stuff like that, and just mess with that. You can find a lot of easy
Okay.
tutorials that are like really useful and helpful out there from like the OBS or Streamlabs OBS community. Like my current mic right now, I have a pricey, like expensive microphone. But even that mic, I still actually use filters on it just to make it sound a little better. I don't actually tweak the audio, but what I do tweak is like it removes the background noise. So like if I stop talking right now, you won't actually hear a single thing at all. That's why on my streams, like if there's a cutscene, you will never hear anything. Oh hey Phoenix, welcome to the Dino Run stream you're doing.
What the fuck am I watching?
I'm playing Dino Runner! What do you mean what you're watching? Or are you watching someone else?
I'm watching you!
It's Dino Run, the freaking game when you lose internet. Except I managed to go ahead and play.
Did you know my school blocked that for us on our school computer when we turn off internet so we can play a game?
What school blocks Dino Run? Well, your school is
my school apparently.
Up. Your school is a fucked up school. What the hell? God damn, the IT guy at your school really must hate all the students there. Shit.
No, our school hates all the students here.
Yeah, but the thing is, the school ain't gonna know how to do that.
What are you playing it on? What are you playing Dino Run on?
My PC!
Well, no shit.
I'm on Google
like,
Chrome.
What app? Or did you just turn off your internet just to...
No, you know, you can play this game even with internet enabled. You have to go to the special link to it. I can send it to you once I die right now if you want.
Hold on. No, I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
There's an exact dedicated link to access the game even when you got internet.
I forgot it. I don't think there is a... I'm playing it on Opera.
Oh, but you're playing someone. Well, you're not playing the official then. You gotta play it off Chrome.
I don't have Chrome installed. I don't think I do.
Well,
yeah, I don't have Chrome installed.
Wait, what? Wait a minute.
I don't use Chrome.
Yeah, I use Google Chrome, dude.
I don't. I use Opera.
Damn. You must have.
I use the Opera gaming.
You must actually have freaking pretty good, what is it, RAM usage then. Since Chrome hogs RAM.
Don't use Chrome?
But, well, Chrome is good, is obviously the #1 browser because that's the one that everybody knows and uses, right? But, it's also the #1 browser that hogs your goddamn RAM on your PC, so...
Yeah, 16 gigabytes of RAM opens 2 Chrome tabs. The 16 gigabytes of RAM turns into 2 sticks.
Earlier, when I was chatting with my boy Spooks, I opened, it was I think 520, what is it, Chrome tabs, just like a flex, 32 gigs of RAM that I have installed on my PC, and it didn't lag or do anything, and I could keep opening more and more. But
I actually had a computer
clicking the
right.
plus button. Huh?
Me and my friend fried a computer lab computer at our school with Google Chrome.
Just opened up and shit to the tabs on.
No, so basically, you know, there's the key combination to actually open like separate tabs, like but of other windows.
Yeah.
Basically, we held it.
Damn.
The computer screen went black, and we could do nothing, and basically we just kind of walked away.
You're just like, you go back. Yeah, I found a computer like this when I try to use it.
When they get it back working, they find out that you were actually logged into it.
What if you just spammed it, but with a freaking porn tab?
I would get in trouble because they can track what I look up on either from my house because of the Chrome books that they use. They track literally every keystroke you. Yeah, they can track every keystroke we make on them.
So you're gonna just track when you freaking typed in the word.
Hey, at least someone didn't. Hey, someone on my Chromebook literally looked up Dino Dildo. Someone on my thing looked up Dino Dildo on my fucking Chromebook. So.
What the fuck? Why?
I don't know.
Oh,
why would they need to search that up out of anything?
Because they thought it'd be funny to search it up on my account.
Wanted to get you in trouble and frame you.
Basically.
I like how actually
don't worry.
People watch.
Kids have actually watched porn in school on their account, so.
Well, I mean, I remember back in high school where we had this one kid that always didn't care if he got in trouble or whatever. His family didn't care either, right? He was the class
Mm.
clown, but he was also the kid that always tried to act like he was some badass all the time.
Yeah. I
And
have to head out. Sorry, but
it's all
I'm
good.
gotta kind of head out.
I'll keep telling my story to the
Alright,
whole stream though. Pretty much this kid, he literally just went ahead and we had a project that had to be shared on the projector. And it was supposed to be a PowerPoint about like some superhero of your choosing. And he literally did his PowerPoint on his favorite porn star. So all he did was just show the entire class pretty much porn, and that's really it. And the teacher just, like struggled to freaking quickly turn off the computer. I was just like, God damn, people really be out here doing that. Are you just chilling, team? Is that it?
Yeah, I'm actually playing a game too.
You playing?
I'm playing Roblox Phantom Forces with my friend. But other than that, I have came across a lot of different stuff.
What?
In my school, one of my schools that I went to, the kids decided to go against the rules and vape in the classrooms. I'm like,
I know how
no,
that is.
they did it when my teacher was gone, and I'm like, I'm about to had it with this, and I didn't even say a word because there wasn't a word to say.
I know how that
And
is.
it got to the point where one of them actually went with their buddies in the bathroom. He he went to go vape. I guess I don't even know at this point. And when he did, SRO school resource officer came walking up in there,
That right.
tossed it to his buddy that apparently wasn't vaping. He said, and both of them went home. Let's just say that, and that was the end of that.
So when I was still back in high school, there was an automotive class that was for repairing dents, learning how to paint cars and stuff like that. I took that class seriously because I have my career path is to do automotive. But there's these kids that joined the class just because they were into cars. But at the same time, they were the ones that always did either weed or used vape pens. And even if the teacher was around, they'll always be just vaping straight in class, right in front of him. Teacher didn't even care because he was laid back. In fact, he was the lowest paid teacher on the whole school because he originally wanted to teach for free. Because it was actually he was a student to the high school years ago, and he wanted to revive the program. Because originally it was going to be shut down, and when he heard about it, he wanted to revive it. And everybody just took advantage of him, of how he was really laid back and really chill of a person. And just got away with doing a whole lot of things. And by the time I graduated, I don't even think that dude is still teaching there anymore. Because I think he got pissed off by all the students just like disrespecting him. And he was a really great teacher too. He made it super successful in the automotive world. And runs, I think, a couple of multiple like auto body shops. And I mean, he was literally just trying to revive a school program that was going to be shut down that he graduated himself from, and just got disrespected by each student on his first year. Or what is it? And I'm just like, that's just harsh. Got yelled at so many times by his bosses there, like the principal and things like that, and I'm just like, for something he didn't do or have control over, because he can't keep control over each student.
There's actually this one time where I accidentally brung, let's just say, I guess you could say it's a weapon. I don't know. But I normally carry multi tools and knives around because for my work purposes. I'm a firefighter, and
Ooh.
one morning I forgot to take off my multi tool. I didn't happen to check before I got on the bus at the house, and I just had a feeling. I checked my holster because I always brought my holster to that school. Oop, there it was in the holster, laying silently, and I'm in the classroom. No one was around. I was in the other side, and I was able to take it out. I silently opened the pocket quietly as I could, slid it into my book bag, and left it there till I was off the bus and home.
Dang. See,
And I'm like, I'm not trying that again. I take off the holster now, and I take off my knife. Now I got an even bigger problem. I got a new knife, and this one will get me probably suspended if I take it to school, and I'm not. Like, it's got a seatbelt
for
cutter,
me, it's the
the
other way
window
around.
cutter.
I don't leave home without always carrying my pocket knife, and I even always carry it on me 24/7, even at like school, work, or whatever. So I even pull that out when I'm bored. Like I'll actually be in class, sitting on in my desk, and if I'm really just so bored, I probably like before entering class, I probably would literally go to a tree, grab like a dead branch, and literally just start carving away that dead branch in class on my desk because I'll be that bored.
They let you in that classroom in the school.
They just wouldn't want to go ahead and say anything to me, so they'll let me be.
Hmm. And in the school system in my county, like they frown upon weapons. I'll say that
That was
they do not like
see, I did that in
kids
high
walk.
school, and I also did it when I in college as well. And in college, it's just easier to get away with doing it because it's college. I mean, you're literally paying to be in your classes there. But I mean, I didn't do it as much there at all. I only did it during like the very boring lectures that I didn't really need to listen to because I probably already heard it once before, and the lectures a lot of times were just repeats for people that probably missed a class or two.
Oh,
Because I study for automotive, and I mean, having something like a freaking multi-tool or a pocket knife on you, it's just kind of normal, especially when you're like an automotive class, because you'll probably eventually end up having to need it or use.
hmm.
But when I was in high school, though, and I was like in like a regular class, like let's say math, English, or something that I just thought was boring, like I'll finish all my work first, and then I'll start messing with it. But because I was a good student that actually still did his work, that's why I just got away with a lot of things. Like I was the kid that always sat in the very back corner of class, had his hoodie on all the time. Sometimes we'll have earbuds in, and then just like straight up just listen to music or watch YouTube on his phone after finishing his homework in class.
They in my class, some of my classes, they don't mind me listening to music as long as I'm doing my work, which is a plus.
Oh heck, you get a freaking you get that approved? Like that's a plus. Plus, what a lot of one thing is for a lot of people, I mean, when they're able to go ahead and listen to tunes while doing their work, it actually boosts their mood to actually finish their work or makes them actually do better. Like they'll actually get a higher grade or whatever because they're chill, they're laid back. I mean, the music is clearly gonna be keeping them calm, relaxed, or whatever. So it really changes their entire mood. Because I know, oh,
Oh,
what is it? Once teachers pick that up and start improving it more and more, I mean, they notice better results. Obviously, you're gonna have those occasional students that will take advantage of it and won't improve at all, but most people will definitely improve out of it. I mean, nowadays, I can't really, like, I never really hear of a person that doesn't, like, listen to music or anything when they're, like, studying or freaking doing homework. Like some of my friends or cousins that are still going into college right now, a lot of times they have like a YouTube Chrome tab open, and they're like listening to like a podcast or watching a video while they're doing their work or studying, because they don't like what is it, like studying like in just the quiet. Like they have to have some type of background noise.
Again, like on occasionally I may like watch a like one video and it may be funny, so I try to keep it on the downside, but I don't. I'll get back to work after. But the teacher kind of one of my teachers frowned upon that, so then my other teachers like, no, don't pull out your phone, put it back in. I mean, if everyone, most of the class, two of them, and one and me, which is two, me and the other person would pull out their phones. I would listen to my music with my Bluetooth headphones, not out loud. When she says turn it off, I turn it off. I respect her wishes, but like, there's some people that I know. There's some people like at the other school I went to, they would have it on anyway. That teacher got so tired of it, he said he was going to retire. Like, none of them believed it. I was trying not for him to retire because he was pretty good. There's one day I was walking to the class, the lunchroom, and this was before COVID happened. And what had happened was one of my classmates, he actually blared his speakers in the cafeteria. I'm like, let me get up outside quick enough because I normally eat outside and talk to one of the bus drivers. I'm like, let me get him out of here. He blared all that rap music. I mostly listen to country, a little rock, and some pop, but that's it. Now that was overly done. I thought I didn't say a word. Teacher got it. I think the assistant principal came in. It was crazy. So I was sitting down talking with them and stuff like that, and then I decided to go outside.
I like how, like, no matter where you are, like every area when it comes to like the school districts and all that, like handle things way differently or have things crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of like the same.
There's
actually
like,
one.
What is like? I have one of my good friends. Like, for example, you know how a lot of schools have PE, right, where they play sports and stuff like that, and exercise and all that. Well,
Yeah.
for one of my pals, they have a school where instead of doing like regular PE activities, they get these other special activities that you would never think a school would have. For example, they have I guess an indoor shooting range at their school to practice firearm safety and practice shooting, and I'm just like, what? They use air rifles, which are pellet guns, right, that shoot steel BBs, or regular, pellets that are metal or lead copper pellets. What is it? But I'm just like, geez. Like, it's crazy how there's some schools that will actually allow classes like that, and then there's some that would completely avoid something like that. And then there's schools where, like, they just got the cash to where almost every student has, like, an iPad that they could take home where they do all their homework off of. And then you got those schools where, like, they're barely able to have things like Chromebooks to use in class at school.
In my county, most of the schools, the high schools, and all the other schools, they have Chromebooks that the students can take home.
By the time I was leaving, I graduated high school is when it started to actually improve the school somewhat. But at the same time, I say somewhat because they started like getting, they started remodeling a lot of the school. And they started getting a lot of new things, like new computers, new stuff like that, making things better. But the new generation of students that filled up the school, it just caused a lot of hell and like mayhem for all the teaching staff there. I think a lot of the people that were my teachers actually already dipped, probably retired by this point, because they already had enough.
Yeah, that's what some of my teachers are like, but they try.
And I know right now with the whole COVID thing, since a lot of places are online now and they're taking advantage of things like Discord, what is it, screen shares and video chats and things like Zoom and all that. What you call
Yep.
it? There's so many people that literally would just take a picture of their face, right? Just say that they have
Yeah.
like laggy internet or whatever, and then just go off and go have like a fun day, and then just like come back like a few hours later by the time the class is supposed to be over, and then just disconnect. Or there's people that just won't even connect to begin.
Yeah, I know. There's I from the class that I was in at my last school, I knew that there was gonna be some problems about the time that I left. Plus, the teacher left. The same teacher that I was rooting on to stay, he left.
Um,
So I knew there was about to be some problems. Yeah, he was one of my favorites. I tried to friend him on Facebook. He said he didn't even accept my friend request. Like literally.
I don't use that at all. I don't use any social media like Facebook, Snap, and stuff. I have accounts for those, but I never use them, and the only reason why I have accounts is because I was made to have the accounts, but I never log into them.
Oh.
I only use Discord, YouTube, Twitch, freaking Twitter, that stuff. The most thing I'm on is always Discord. That's where I'm always talking all the time. I'm in this like 24/7, so like if anyone ever wanted to get in contact to me and actually like you can call me or message me, it's like the main best place to ever do so is literally on my DMs on Discord or just in general on my server.
I just recently started up with Twitter for my gaming setup.
I think I created my Twitter when I either that or I probably created it maybe possibly even before, so I don't even for a long time now. I know that. All my stuff is like super old. My YouTube channel itself is super old. I think it's like 7 years now.
Oh. So how was your day been?
And I guess alright. I had to work
That's
and
cool.
then I had to go do something after that was important, and then once I got home from that, I just pretty much ended up chilling. I was in another server on the voice chat with one of my pals, and then freaking one of my pals in person stopped by because they needed to borrow something to fix up the computer. I was chatting a bit with them, and then I came back and started my stream.
That's
My day
good.
has basically been laid back though.
This guy. Oh wait, never mind. Someone just came around and just sniped me.
When it comes to like any shooter game, like Call of Duties for example, Battlefield, stuff like that, I'm the person to always want to use a sniper. I just love Sniper so much. It's just one of my favorite things to do, especially if it's Battlefield. Like, I can't use any other weapon besides a sniper, like, on that game. I always like to find the highest or best possible position I can that would, where I will find, like, just endless amount of enemies that I could just attack one after the other. Try to get, like, the biggest kill streak I can possibly.
Oh, do you know any good hackers? I don't know if you knew any good ones. I don't care if you're streaming either. Do you know any good ones?
Can
Me?
you tell me the reason why you want a hacker?
Basically, this person's cutting himself because his ex-girlfriend decided to fuck him over, and basically she's still saying hateful shit to him, and I just want to boot her offline for a few days. And because I don't have the stuff anymore on my computer to do it, and nor do I have the stuff to chat with her in Discord to get the stuff from her.
Well, obviously,
Kinda hard to
this
do.
is something I don't. What is it? You just shouldn't really mention it on stream. I mean, it's a crime.
Hey, I don't see the flashing lights yet.
You don't see them yet, but you about to hear the siren go wee wee in just a few moments.
I mean, I used
hear
to boot
that.
people offline all the time, so I mean, I don't really care.
There you go, officers. Can I get my reward in the money now?
Fuck you.
This was a setup all along, boy. He did. That's the weirdest freaking shit that he could just come back and go like, I need a hacker. God damn it. Phoenix, if you're watching or whatever, I know for sure you eventually hear this anyways, or I'll probably end up telling you later, but fuck. I wasn't expecting that, especially for the response after asking what for exactly. Like, goddamn. Why are people gotta be that harsh to other people? Jesus. I was not expecting that one bit. However, now I want to mention something on my stream for sure. If you're a person cutting yourself or something, please don't, and please stop and seek help. That's not good. You should never do that. That should never be an option. It's not a joke. It's not a funny thing to do. You're harming yourself and you shouldn't be, so please seek help if you are having issues. Trust me, there's a lot of people out there willing to help you out. There's even a national line you could call that is always available, that you can always call with someone on the other side that will actually help you out. So don't do harmful stuff to yourself. That's no.
Yeah, we don't need that. You try to make the world a better place.
Exactly. And trust me, once you get better, once you get yourself healed up, you're just gonna end up returning the favor to someone else that is down. So, you know, heal yourself up, and then go cheer other people up. The way that it works. And then good things just happen to go your way over time. Trust me, you're gonna have those days that are gonna be really shitty. You're gonna feel really down. You're gonna have those days where you get hurt really badly by someone else, by yourself, by something that happened, or something you heard, read. But you always want to try to keep your mind in a positive area. Because even if something really bad and tragic happened, there's still a positive thing that you could actually get out of that. Like a life lesson as an example. Like, let's say you're driving and you crashed. Okay, let's say you survived that crash with really minor wounds. Obviously, you took a total L because you crashed your car. You probably now have to pay quite a bit of cash to repair or whatever. Maybe you have to pay to another another owner if you hit another car or something. But you learn a valuable, important lesson out of it, which is a positive plus side. Because now you know to be freaking much more safer, pay attention to the road way much more, actually take driving seriously. Because I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are like really good and responsible, but every once in a while you're gonna have that occasional person, like let's say they're never take their hand off the wheel at all, always stay focused on the road. Trust me, eventually you're gonna get tempted to want to check your phone while you're driving or whatever, and then bam, something happens, right? Like, it happens to everybody. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
there's people out there that say, "Oh, they've never been in a crash in their life before." Trust me, you will one day. And even though you do, you're just gonna learn something out of it. So that's a positive way to look at it. You learn something new.
It's true.
High score. I beat a few times. I'm so much better at this game, but it gets like hard because the higher your score gets, the faster. When it starts moving so much faster, it also gets a little blurry as well. To where, or when it starts getting a little blurry, it gets a little harder to time your jumps to get it accurate. I already been live for an hour. Oh, I got 10 more minutes and then I make a 1 hour stream. I'm just playing this game. That's hilarious. What are your most favorite type of games to play?
What happened?
What are your most favorite games to play? Like, you like games that have storylines, just straight up multiplayer, that's like online multiplayer?
Oh,
Like,
my favorite games are storylines, role playing games, games where I can role play with people.
do you have like a #1 favorite game?
Kind of. It's let's say Mercy Response, Liberty County. That's one.
I myself
And
would have mentioned Skyrim, but
oh,
when I
I heard it.
played Persona 5 Royale and beat that game, I honestly gotta debunk Skyrim at this point and just say that it's Persona 5 Royale because that game was freaking fun as heck, really well made for the story. Like, the more you play that game, the more you just want to keep playing it because it just keeps getting so interesting on its story. And it has a lot of elements that I really like in games as well. So it was just a really fun game to play. Skyrim was like my #1 before, and I used to stream that like all the time too. I actually haven't even beat Skyrim, which is a crazy thing too. I need to try to like possibly stream that sometime soon again. But what is it? And I will still definitely consider Skyrim to be on my top 5, but Persona definitely took its spot. I got a message from Ranger Gamer. Yo, you should get Don't Starve in Steam or PS4. I believe I actually do have that game on Steam. I'm not sure if I have it on PS4, possibly. But I think I have it on Steam.
So did you finish your Persona
Oh dude, I
game?
finished that a while ago. It took me 23 streams. I streamed it for 23 days straight. I would get home from work and immediately go ahead and live stream it. Some of my streams surpass like 10 hours too. Most of the streams
Wow.
surpass 3 hours as well. Like, but I finished that game. I think my total time was 134 hours to beat that game.
Wow.
It's a
I
long game. So like, if you ever get that on your PS4, and it's only available on PlayStation as well on the PS4. So like, if you ever end up wanting to purchase Persona 5 Royale, be prepared to go ahead and spend hours playing that game to finish it because it's a long game, but it's very good. So I highly recommend it.
wow.
Yeah, like if
I
you're looking
know.
for a game to play, highly recommend.
Okay. I know one night I was watching your stream about that, and I think it was 11 something when you streamed. I was watching at the beginning, fell asleep, woke up at 4:30 something in the morning, and then I continued watching you, and then you ended at about 5, and then I went back to bed.
Wait, so pretty much you're telling me that you were watching it, went to bed, and by the time you woke up, I was still live for you to watch it for like another
I was, I
hour.
was I basically
What?
fell asleep watching you, and then I woke up watching you, and then I went back to sleep.
I streamed for that long that you got a good sleep just to watch?
I know.
Wow. Like, I wouldn't expected you to be like, oh, like by the time I woke up, you were done streaming. Nope, I'm still alive. Like, jeez. You know, I had to break my record, which is I think 11 hours. Rich Gamer said, whoa, a furry with Don't Starve. Oh, dude, trust me, I know a couple of people that are in a furry fandom that have that game. But yeah. You know, supposedly this Dino Run game, I could actually modify it and technically add a sprite of my persona into it. It's not that hard to do, but it does require a bit of editing in Photoshop to do, and you also have to obviously have the sprite as well of the character you want to put in. I think I might do that on a future stream that I do on this game. I feel like I may actually stream this down the line again.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean, it's a chill game, like really chill. Like it's literally just clicking the up arrow key or down arrow key on the keyboard. That's it. Or it's the space bar.
I think I played that a couple times.
If you were ever on Google Chrome searching anything up or doing anything in general on Chrome, and you just randomly lost internet connection, you most likely seen this. And if you hit the space button, whether it's by accident or intentional, you would have started the game immediately and just started playing it. That's
Oh,
actually how a
I
lot
know.
of people found out about this. They would be searching up something for like whether it's homework, they could be watching YouTube or whatever, and the second they lose internet connection, it will pop up saying, "Oh, no internet," and then show the picture of the dino. But if you click on it, you start the game. It's an Easter egg. There's actually a lot of videos, even on YouTube, there's a lot of Easter eggs. For example, I think one of the Easter eggs on YouTube is if you go on a video that's about fidget spinners, that one toy that was really trendy, well, like a couple years ago by now, at this point. What is it? If you still go on any video on YouTube, what is it? It will actually change, what is it? I believe the play button or a pause button, it will actually change it into a fidget spinner instead. Which is actually kind of funny. There's also a whole bunch of other Easter eggs on here. In fact, there's another game. I think it's Breakout. It's that one game where you have that ball that hits the little bar that you control, and you go ahead and break other boxes and stuff like that. They have a lot of mini games and a lot of just random cool like, little Easter eggs that you can find throughout. Really cool. They're always adding these little cool things into it for people to just mess around with. I like it when developers go ahead and do stuff like that on their app, programs, and games. It's always a fun thing to do because it always gives you that. It literally makes you want to go ahead and explore every bit of the game to make sure you don't miss anything. Because there's always going to be that one thing you'll miss out, which is why you have to keep replaying the game. Or on your first playthrough, you just want to make sure you really take your time on it to get every little detail. Easter eggs just make games so much more fun. Oh, I could have got another high score and I messed it up. God, man, my Discord. Did I get? I like how my friend literally just went to go to his own server so he could listen. But funny.
Yeah, I never knew bots can make music like that. That was
On the
first for
Discord?
me when I played. Yep.
Oh, dude, the bots could do a whole huge variety of things. There's a lot of stuff you could do with them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, each one could literally be set up in many different ways to do many different things. Like on my server, I have a couple bots, and each one has its main purpose, but they also have additional actual features that they could do.
Hi.
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 I was just
You
talking
still
about
streaming?
how, yeah,
Oh, it doesn't say on Discord that you're streaming. Huh.
probably because I like clicked on Discord and then clicked back to the game after. Especially the fact that it's YouTube that I'm streaming to. That's actually new to say that I'm streaming on Discord, because it's always been for Twitch, and on Twitch, no matter what, it will always stay like that. But YouTube, what is it? Pop up saying that I'm streaming to that. That's new.
Yeah.
That was added not that long ago.
Yeah.
That was added during the time that I was playing Persona.
Nice.
That's why it goes away.
Yeah, I was gonna see if you want to play Warzone or something like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what? If anything, I might just end the stream after this last run that I'm doing right now. I mean,
Okay.
I hit the 1 hour mark, so I think that'll be good. I mean, I'm playing and doing the same exact thing the whole stream, so it's all chat. Anyway, stream. Hope you had fun. We played Dino Run for a good hour here. I'll probably actually play this again on the future stream for sure. Maybe even the video. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. It's actually an easy thing for me to stream, just to also at the same time just make it like a chat stream based, but with something in the background as well. I could just do that way. I feel like this. But anyways, out y'all. Have a good night, good day. RHD.